Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What's up, guys? We're back with another video, man. Today we're reacting to the Deadly Divide in South London B-side versus Let's go ahead and get into it.
Bromley are both boroughs
Like, comment,
within
subscribe.
South London. They make up two separate areas that house hundreds of thousands. Now, Lewisham and Bromley are both boroughs within South London. They make up two separate areas that house hundreds of thousands of residents. From an outside look-in, Bromley is a safe borough, with it even being ranked within the top 10 safest London boroughs. However, the same can't be said about Lewisham, with Lewisham being ranked within the top 20 most dangerous boroughs, with the overall crime statistic being 90 crimes per 1,000 people. What a lot of the people that live there aren't aware of is the gang war between two gangs within the two boroughs. This war has proven to be dangerous, claiming the lives of multiple people. Now, B-side is a small street gang based around Bellingham, around...
Bless me. Did you say bless you, bro? If you didn't say bless you, bro, come on, bro. How am I supposed to get blessings, bro?
the Rushley Green Estate and Milton Towers Estate. Within the SE6 postcode, B-side is well known to be a small gang, with them only having a few members. B-side has become a legendary drill group due to them dropping notorious drill songs.
Now, when we say small group members, UK, y'all niggas got a lot of niggas in the game, bro. Y'all be having like 100 people, bro. Yeah, cause down here, bro, I mean, in other cities, but where I'm from, it be like 20 or 30 tops. Shit, might be 50. I don't know. I'm not in the streets, bro. I don't know shit. But y'all be having like 100 or 200 people in one video in the gang, bro, masked up and shit. But they like a small group of guys in the gang is like 10 to 20 folks. Okay. Now y'all probably got like two. When he say small, he probably be like 80. Probably 80 folks. I don't know.
Around 2016,
I be having a lot of folks
they have
in y'all gangs.
Had a big impact on the scene and are well known to be a notorious and dangerous gang within South London. Their most prominent rappers include KK, 30, Django, and B-God.
The most unique, not even unique, whoa, the most modern and normal names ever, because y'all be having the most craziest names in the fucking UK, bro.
Side has beef with nearby Zone 2, Monson, and SG. However, the rivalry I'll be discussing today is the beef between B-side and M20, based within Penge.
M20?
Now, we can't talk about B-side without talking about their ops. M20 is a large street gang based around Penge, within the London borough of Bromley. The gang is based within the SE20 postcode. M20 is often referred to as Penge, as that is the area the gang takes up.
Cause I ain't know what I said. B-side versus So it's B-side versus Penge. Okay.
M20 was formed from two smaller sets within Penge, these being Murder Squad, or MS, and Block 20, or B20. M20's main ops are B-side, Block 6, and Block 12. M20 would once beef nearby gang SG, who also had heavy beef with B-side. SG and M20 would dead the beef, however, due to them pretty much beefing the same people. You may know SG, as popular rapper Russ Millions repped the gang for a while. Russ would switch gangs 3 times.
He switched gangs 3 times. What the fuck?
Originally rep 814 in Deptford, but would then switch to SG and then M20. Although it's not known if he is involved with these gangs nowadays, due to him having problems around these areas, as him and Taze, who also repped M20, would start to have problems with each other. Whilst it's unknown why these two sides beef, it's most likely over either money or drugs. Although I have heard that the beef started over a girl. However, this may...
If it started over a bitch, bro, and they probably both not even with the bitch now, 9 times out of 10, if a beef is over a girl, bro, she's playing both of y'all niggas, bro. Come on now.
So if you do know the origin of why these two sides have issues, drop it in the comments.
If it's over a girl,
However,
that's
the beef
stupid,
would prove
bro.
to be deadly, with B-side and M20 members being known as the most active in South London. Not much has been known about the early days of the beef. However, what is known is that stabbings and shootings would be a regular occurrence between the gangs. In 2015, we would see the first person to be killed between SG and B-side. This would occur on the 26th of September 2015.
It was the 20th of September. The most day I remember. Y'all know the Temptations? If you don't know the Temptations, bro, come on, bro. You ain't listening to good music, bro. Your music taste is trash, bro.
When a member of SG or Splash Gang named YB would be riding in a Vauxhall Corsa with another person named Gary Brown. They would be driving around the Turnham estate within Brockley. This was where another gang named AR, which was loosely allied with B-side, was based. Anyways, AR and alleged B-side members would spot the car. The members would then attack the car with sticks and stones. One of the members
sticks and stones, damn.
Would throw a large concrete block at the car. This would hit the car. The driver, Gary Brown, would then make an attempt to drive away. However, he would crash the car into a lamppost. The attackers would flee the scene and police and ambulances would be called. Sadly,
now this is what I think about the UK, bro. Like, This is what I was thinking how y'all niggas be doing. Like, throwing sticks and stones and cement at motherfuckers, not stabbing and fucking y'all killing niggas with machetes and shit. I'm thinking y'all niggas were just like this, just throwing shit and choking niggas out, you know. But nah, y'all niggas actually crazy, bro.
YB or Nazim Galez would be pronounced dead due to the crash moments later. Now,
Yeah.
the people who threw the bricks and attacked the car would never be arrested or charged for the murder. However, the driver of the car, Gary Brown, would be arrested and charged. He would be found
For what?
guilty and given 9 years for the incident. Rest in peace.
Because he killed his best friend? He went into jail because he crashed the car and somebody died? I mean, yeah, I get that. But, bro, he was... Damn, y'all got a self-defense law down there? Cause what the fuck?
Would be arrested and charged. He would be found guilty and given 9 years for the incident. Rest in peace, YB. After this incident, a young member of B-Side named KK would start dropping songs in 2016, with him dissing YB in early songs. However, he wasn't the only one.
If the white shit come like YB, I don't buy that cash. That shit's appalling. Dead up. Yeah, I'm about to say, that nigga is white, named YB. The only YB I know is Youngboy Never Broke Again. You feel me? Kentrell, you feel me?
Dissing YB.
No dick
A
riding.
young rapper from 814 named Shoki would also start dissing him. Sadly, Shoki would be killed months later. Rest in peace, Shoki.
Damn, R.I.P.
Months later, KK would go live dissing ops. He would show off a bike that he stole from an op named Young Major. Later in this live, KK would also diss YB, saying that him and other B-Side members smoke him.
Wait. Let everyone see. Let everyone see. Let everyone see.
Yeah.
Can we roll some Nassim? We need to build some Nassim. We need to build some Nassim. We need to build some Nassim now.
Later in 2016, a member of M20 named Taze would ride onto B-Side's block in Bellingham. When he would reach their block, KK, who was well known as B-Side's most dangerous member, would spot him. KK would run down Taze. Taze would decide to leave his car and car keys and would run on foot. KK would take Taze's keys and would even rap about this on a song dropped months later. Fans would start noticing B-Side as they were starting to be well known as a rude gang. KK would drop a song under a month later named Splash with other B-Side members like Nino and Ghost. In the music video, KK would even show off Taze's car keys.
Me and K got left with a car key. Young boys in the beat.
This level
Nah, that's you actually got to get back for that, bro.
of rudeness was pretty much unseen in drill at this time. B-Side was beginning to make a name for themselves around
Damn,
this
20
time,
min-
with them starting to
20,000?
gain a lot of attention in the drill scene. Around the end of 2016, a well-respected member of B-Side named 30 would drop a song named Where They Hiding, with 30 and other B-Side members even traveling onto their op block being Penge and recording a full music video. The lyrics
Damn.
within this song would contain many disses towards M20 and other ops.
Y'all let them niggas record a whole music video in y'all hood? Come on, bro.
Not long after the music
Come
video
on,
was
bruh.
uploaded, it would be taken down by police. This marked one of the first drill music videos to be taken down by police, although this is quite common nowadays. Around this time, a younger member of M20 named C2 would also be rapping. C2 is often credited as the best in M20, with him dropping a few songs in 2017, although he's not active much anymore. KK and 30 would also be blowing up in the scene in the beginning of 2017, with them even featuring on a Mad About Bars. This song currently sits on 1.5 million views. However,
Yeah.
KK wouldn't be able to see the success of his music career.
Wow, he died?
A month prior to the Mad About Bars dropping, on the 24th of February 2017, a music producer named Dean Pascal, who had alleged affiliation with SG and M20, would travel to Grove Park within Lewisham. He was going to shoot a music video for one of his friends, when B-Side members including Nino and KK, who were actually cousins, would ride out looking for ops. They would spot Dean Pascal and would hop off a bike, and a fight would ensue. Dean would be stabbed 14 times by the members. He would sadly be
Damn.
pronounced dead.
14 times? How the fuck do y'all just be... I mean, obviously y'all don't be counting, but damn, that shit is
on the
wild.
scene with the killers fleeing. KK would flee to Jamaica after the murder. However, he would be brought back to England in November 2017 and charged for the murder. Nino would also be charged for the murder, and later in the spring of 2018, they would be found guilty. Nino was given life in prison with a minimum of 20 years, with allegations of Nino even snitching on his cousin KK.
That nigga snitched?
And the other B-Side members. KK would be given a minimum of 17 years. Rest in peace, Dean Pascal. KK is often
RP,
regarded
bro.
as the most active member of B-Side, with it even being alleged he stabbed popular Zone 2 rapper PS in his back, with the knife being
Damn,
left in-
PS?
his back. Luckily, PS would survive and make a recovery. This would be a big loss for the drill scene, with KK and Nino being prominent drill rappers, with them probably never being able to make songs again. However, 30 would be continuing with his career after this, with 30 and another B-side member named Django dropping a UK drill anthem titled Want Me in Cuffs, which had a catchy hook and a cold verse from both rappers. This song would blow and currently sits on over 8 million views. Django and 30 would start to drop music together. They dropped another popular song titled Dexter in June of 2017. It started to look as if B-side could blow in the scene. However, whilst they were blowing in the scene, M20 would be looking for a chance to kill. On the 2nd of November 2017, a 17-year-old named Michael Jonas would receive a call from a M20 member named M-Face. He would arrange to meet Michael in Betts Park within Penge. When Michael Jonas would arrive at the park, 6 M20 members, including M-Face, would start to attack Michael. He would sustain multiple stab wounds, with the attackers fleeing. Michael would be pronounced dead moments later on the scene. A murder investigation would be launched following this, with all of the members being arrested originally. However, it would take almost 6 years to charge the M20.
6 years? Damn, them niggas waited in the cell for 6 years, or was they out? Nah, I think they was in the cell, bro. Ain't no way.
Members. Whilst it's unknown if Michael Jonas was involved in the beef, it's largely speculated that the M20 members accused him of snitching, resulting in the attack. Rest in peace.
Snitches get stitches, bro. Snitches get stitches. I'm sorry, RP, bro, but damn, you knew what you signed up for when you snitched, bro.
Michael Jonas.
RP,
M20
though.
would start to gain attention.
Nobody deserves to die.
In music around this time, with rappers like Russ and Taze who repped M20 for a short period, starting to blow up in the scene. A lot of their early songs have since been taken down. However, re-uploads still do exist. B-side would also be active around this time. However, 2018 would be a somewhat inconsistent year for B-side, with a lot of their rappers jumping off road and others going to jail. Almost 1 year on from the murder of Michael, M-Face would be caught lacking by B-side members, and he was forced to deny his involvement on camera. This video would go viral on the internet, with it still—
Nigga got caught lacking. As soon as they pull that camera out, I'm the hardest nigga you know, nigga. Hey, we caught this nigga lacking, bruv. Who's lacking, bruv? Who's lacking, bruv? You know, B-side team, bruv. Fuck is you? Nah, bro. I would have been the hardest nigga. You know, you gonna have to kill me on sight, bro. At least I'll be the realest nigga dying. You feel me? Shit.
Being
slow ass internet, but it's okay.
Days following this incident between M-Face and B-side, M20 members and M-Face would be planning to ride out onto B-side's block in search of a rival. On the 1st of November 2018, a 15-year-old alleged affiliate of the gang PGM, named Choppa, or Jay Hughes, would be standing outside of a Morley's within Bellingham. Now it's important to note that Choppa's involvement with the B-side gang is often debated, with certain people saying he was affiliated with B-side and another gang named Palmer's Green Massive, or PGM, and others saying it was an act of mistaken identity. Anyways, M-Face and other M20 members would be looking for ops. They would originally spot a group of boys and would take chase, with half of the M20 members chasing the group. However, M-Face would see Choppa standing outside of a Morley's and would stab Choppa multiple times, with the incident even being caught on CCTV. Choppa would be pronounced dead on the scene, with the killers fleeing. M-Face and the others would be arrested, with M-Face facing his second murder charge before he turned 18.
31 years? Jeez, y'all niggas be getting them fucking, bro. Y'all be getting years on years on years down there, bro.
With him only being 16 years old, M-Face would be found guilty for
whole life gone.
The murder of Choppa in 2019 and would be handed life with a minimum of 19 years. Police would attach M-Face to the murder of Michael, and in February 2024, M-Face would be given another life sentence, meaning he—
Damn, 2 life sentences, bro.
Serving 2 life sentences, meaning he will probably never see the outside of a cell again. Now, after the murder of Choppa, a young rapper from PGM and Blue Hills named Lil A1 would make 2 tribute songs to Choppa. These songs were titled Choppa's World 1 and 2. Rest in peace, Jay Hughes or Choppa. After the death of Choppa, tit-for-tat incidents continued to play out in the streets, with countless YouTube videos documenting the scoreboard between B-side and M20. With it even being alleged a M20 member was stabbed by B-side members and put on life support. However, he would make a steady recovery and would survive the attack.
Thank
God. Early 2019, a lot of B-side members would start to jump off-road. This included Django, who was a prominent rapper, Young KK, and other members, all leaving the road life. Not much is known about the beef following the death of Choppa, although in 2020, B-side members would link up and drop a light work freestyle. This included 30, B-God, Diz, and Kiz. This song would instantly gain success, and it's a seriously cold song coming from B-side. It currently sits on 3 million views, which just proves that B-side is very well known in the UK drill scene. In 2020, 2020, we would also see the split of Russ and Taze, who were a cold musical duo. This was due to Taze being close with CGM, and Russ having an altercation with AP, who was from CGM. This altercation resulted in CGM robbing Russ's jewelry. Russ was
Damn, nah, that nigga, Taze fucking backdoor that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way my nigga. As soon as you started hanging with them niggas, I got robbed. Fuck no.
Leave the gang and put all of his focus into music. He currently doesn't rep any gang, but is doing very well for himself in the music scene.
Damn, 5 million monthly listeners. That's what's up. Bro is getting up there.
Being one of the only UK drill rappers to go somewhat mainstream. And later in December 2020, B-side members 30, B-God, Diz, and M-Sav would drop a plugged in. This plugged in was highly anticipated by drill fans, with it quickly gaining attention. It currently sits on 3.6 million views, with people even starting to state that 30 was the best UK drill rapper at the time. During 2021, we would start to see that 30 was a pretty inconsistent rapper, with him only dropping a few songs in 2021, as a comparison to 2020.
Wait, that rap shit, you gotta be consistent, bro. As soon as, especially when you get new level of hype type shit, clout, you gotta drop, bro.
Where he was pretty consistent. In 2022, we would only see 2 songs from B-side, as a lot of the members jumped off road or went to jail. 30 would drop Peekaboo in January 2022, and later
1.4 million though. That's good. That's good.
He would feature on his second plugged in. Both of these tracks have around 1 million views. This just shows the potential 30 has. However, he's really inconsistent, and we haven't seen anything from him since 2020.
You gotta just keep going.
22.
Yeah, and it's 2 years later. You gotta drop something, my nigga. Death of LJ.
On the 16th of June 2022, a member of DQN named LJ, affiliated.
Wait. Oh, I'm thinking it's the dude that he just posted, because I'm about to say we reacted to this.
On the 16th
we reacted to Buddy right here, I
June
think.
2022, a member of DQN named LJ, affiliated with B-Side, would be walking in Beckenham Place Park when a popular Zone 2 rapper named Gully would be on the lurk for any ops. This was allegedly in response to B-Side members chasing Zone 2 members and robbing them.
Yeah, we definitely reacted to bro.
However, Gully would spot LJ and a fight would ensue. This resulted in Gully stabbing LJ in the neck. Gully would flee the scene, leaving LJ to die, with police and
in the neck, though?
ambulances arriving on the scene. However, sadly, LJ would be pronounced dead on the scene, with a murder investigation being launched. The following days after the murder, Gully would go live on Instagram talking to fans. What fans didn't know was that Gully was wanted for the murder, and how—
Wow, you got on live? Dumbass nigga. Stupid ass nigga. I'm sorry, that's karma, bro. Cause RP, bro. RP LJ, bro.
Halfway through the live, armed police would arrest Gully for the murder, with the
during he was live. That's crazy.
entire incident being caught on Instagram live.
Listen, Godfrey, you're under arrest for murder, okay? Listen exactly what I'm saying. Put the phone on that radiator. Put the phone on the radiator. Do not make any sudden move.
Oh, you're cooked. You're done. That nigga fried. Fuck cooked. He's,
He would be found guilty in 2023. He would be sentenced to life with a minimum of 24 years. Rest in peace, LJ. Gully would be a big loss to the drill scene, with him being a very popular rapper, with his songs having hundreds of—
We reacted to Superman right here. Yep, I remember that. That was like one of the first few fucking grime daily shits y'all wanted me to react to. I remember that shit.
Thousands of views, and him even having a big fan base within the UK drill scene. However, he chose to focus on the roads and not music, and now he has to deal with the consequences. Since 2022, rappers from both sides have been quiet, most likely focusing on making money and escaping the streets. If you learn anything from this video, make sure that it's that the road life isn't worth it. All of the people in this video have families and friends that will never see them again, whether that be due to jail or death. Rest in peace, everyone in this video.
Yeah,
if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.
Go check my boy out, bro. Let me know what was the most craziest murder you ever have heard or seen online, or even witnessed, nigga, down below in the comments. Cause bro, y'all niggas be going crazy down there in the UK, bro. But RP to everyone that has died in this video. And bro, what did you think was the most crazy? Which gang is the most crazy? I'm gonna go B-side, because them niggas is really active, bro. Them niggas was not playing, bro. But hey, let me know in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe. That's it. Peace.
Please like and subscribe.
We ain't never running out of guns, got 100 shots for you. Yeah, I feel like Tupac, yeah, hey, I just got the juice. I feel like Tupac,